Hello, big fan. I have turned off the noise suppression that I had on yesterday because I don't like how it sounded. Good evening, Cora? May have butchered that. Welcome to the stream. Jack, welcome. Star, hello, how you doing? Felix, welcome. Because I don't like how that sounds. So, yeah, you just got to deal with it. We'll see if my game dies today. How generous. Definitely how generous. You know, we're low on stock here. Think of the hydrate. Needed. I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. Posture's good. Hey, that redeem works both ways, usually. So does the hydrate as well. You know, you do it. If you make me do it, you've got to do it as well. So yes, hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday. Yesterday was spent not on TikTok stream because I needed the entire POV for struggle sim of doing the driving academy scenarios. So I'll be sorting those out. Went to the seaside. Was the beach full? Because I guess most beaches are very, very full. Not working again. I can see it. This isn't working. I tell you that. Where's chat? Hello, Kayla. Big fan. Good day. See, I was struggling with that. I'll be sorting out that because as of about an hour ago, I've finished the video of the recap of TwitchCon. It took so long. There are so many little clips and segments in it. And it works. I need to balance a bit more of the audio and maybe move 1 or 2 clips around. And then we're good. So then tomorrow, it'll go out for Ko-fi people, Ko-fi, and YouTube members, because that's now back on. And then the day after that, for the public. Hello, Davis. Hello, Dennis. Similar names. Hope you're doing well. And then after that, I will look. I just read because you were telling me to look at something. I will do the ETS2 Driving Academy video stuff, but the original one, then the new one. So, not that busy due to rain. Looks nice. Something in Calais. Containers. Perhaps. Rigs. Thank you for the gifts. Why is there... Refresh that. Shows gifts there. Well, I mean, it works now. Yeah? Pretty good. Okay. It just needed a refresh. Well, we're back. Hello down there. But today is admin, of course. Not working as well. But it is, though. On here it is. On your screen it isn't. F7, it's F7. F5 it a few times. I'm on the TMP server. We'll be on Simulation 1. Sim 1. You should know this. Dennis, think of the following. You should know which server we're on. Entrance to the city. Containers. Oh, by the bridge. The bit where you go down the ramp and you go under the bridge, there's containers and where people park there. If there's something there. Because the containers appear to be new. That's odd. At least maybe I just haven't noticed them yet, but that's very strange. Hello, Tekka. Yes, indeed. You're on there as well. Big fan, big fan. Hello on both. I'm making use of both. Why not? Why not? Same with the follow the other day that you did. Doesn't let you tab them. Felix's game over for you. It's slowly dying. Hello, Casper. How did I make it worse? Also, yeah, it looks like an accessibility setting. It looks like, with the Twitch font change, it looks like how... Are you refreshed? Oh dear. How... If you have the bold text enabled on your phone, which I had for a very long time, I recently deactivated it, and it looks like the chat is very, very thin. Just any text on the phone looks very, very thin now. But that's how it actually is, because I got used to the bold. And that became normal to me. Yes, apparently the Twitch font has changed a tiny, tiny bit. It appears a bit thinner and, well, in both ways. Thinner, like the letters are a little bit closer, and it's a little bit thinner in thickness. Yes, buttons around it. That bit's fine. I don't mind that. It's completely unnecessary, to be honest, but that's not too bad. Rounded or whatever, those ones are fine. Devoiter. That may not be how you say that. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Have a flower. Big fan. That one's okay. Highest mile Skoda you've seen? I don't know. My one doesn't have very much. And I don't know what the other people's are. Unless you mean mile per hour like speed. Then it would be a couple of hundred. Holiday? Where to? Like leaving? Why isn't there one? There should be one. I can see it. It's on. Oh, it's because it's unlisted. Because I said it is unlisted so the bot wouldn't goddamn post about it. There we go. It's probably now. We good. We are banning players, yes. It's because the bot seems to think that whenever you publish that and it counts as a public video in the list, it links it as if it's a public video. Like it just did there, you see. I don't like that it does that. This bot started off well, and now there's things I can't make it not do. It's annoying, but it's alright. So pop on over there. Should be okay. Hello! There you are. Apologies, big fan. Where are we? I am where my truck randomly was last time, which is in some industry outside Magdeburg, because that's where we last drove to doing the Hawley challenges, jobs, which ends this weekend, right? Eurotunnel at 4:15. Yeah, but at least you'd have some sunlight at that time, given it's the summer, right? Oh, the MotoGP. Oh, I see. You think UK? Correct. I would otherwise say guess. Where do you think, eh? But then it takes... how long does the trip take? 2 hours, maybe? 2 hours by Eurostar? That's not too bad. It's alright. Almost time to go to Eurostar as well. No clips. What do you mean no clips? No short? No, I didn't do a short today. Because I was sorting out the TwitchCon recap video. Which will also be on TikTok as well. I've just started stream, yes. Driving, yes. Oh, yeah, true, you're a tunnel. True. I'm thinking as well, as a backup, I could have also taken the Eurostar to go to... Do they go to Rotterdam and Amsterdam? I think they do. Oh, come on. You were the one that's at fault there, because you have to, even if it's green for both, straight on goes first. This one's bad, because they're caught against the bench. How can you get people joining it? You basically advertise it. You can make posts in various sections on the forums and in the Discord. You can, to some extent, advertise in-game. Don't link in-game. You could, but links are not clickable. Basically, like a job listing. Like that. We see a crash. Yes, we do. The one that went in front of them, I think they were also a white truck. They could have gotten one as well. But yes, this is Duisburg. On Sim 1. Good evening, Tropical. Big fan. The blue truck, he's been pushed over now. What is he going to do when it goes green again for this? For them. I want to see what they do. We're waiting. The orange one is planning on turning right because they're using the indicators. That's good. Steam Seal tomorrow. What do you mean pro mods tomorrow? Are you going to stock up 4 pro mods? You could. Good God, big turn. Nice. Now you're going to be very careful with how you rejoin. Oh. Hello? You didn't stop in time? Bit funny. Hello, Oliver, good day. Ah, we're having a bunch of stuff going on here again. Can we not? There's the merge. There we go. You didn't really need to do this. Yeah, people do like an overdone turn. Not necessary. Where's this? Duisburg, Germany. 3 map DLCs. You can stock up on the rest. The newer they are, the less discount, if any, they would have. Mac bought a game for us to play. Which is? Like Cold Peak? Or what is it? I don't check the friend activity and things like that. I haven't heard of it. Peak. No way, I swear, I have seen the name somewhere. Might have scrolled past the video of someone talking about it. Either good or bad, I can't remember. Trust and smartness, which you'd think would be logical to have, but unfortunately some people don't appear to have it, do they? But that's where I'm here to, yeah, to try and clean it up. Oh my god. Oh, it's only 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, all with massive doubles. I thought that'd be far more, like a big road train there. Look at that. Co-op climbing game. Oh, so it's like that trend again. Another one of those games. I forgot what the other one's called. Only Up. What's it called? Not like Jump King. You know the 3D one. Then you had Chained Together. Might have been another one in that time, and now you got this one. So there's still, you know, slightly different. Feeding off the trend. How did you become admin? You applied for it. The most recent session for it closed this Sunday gone. So unfortunately, you've just missed it. But that's how. No, not a huge conflict. Boy Pro, I'm on both. I'm on both. You can watch on whichever one you want. The purple one, because you can't, TikTok doesn't like it when you say the other platform's names. The purple one is the main one. If you want to come over to the purple streaming place, you can. Then it would probably be the one that you're on. And then the other red one. Then the green one. In that order. They don't know how to use a lane. No. They seem to just, the lanes merge together, they blur together, and it's just any free space is what they go for. Not a lane, just a space. This is leaving Duisburg. So this bit has already been remade. So imagine this all the way along. The rest of the remade CD will look like that. Highway, regular country road. It's just unfortunate that it's such a brick wall. Just slim back down to 2 lanes. Car got hacked. Can you not contact the company to make them freeze it and block it? I thought that'd be the first thing you do, so that no one else can use it. Refund the transactions if they weren't from you. That kind of thing. Is it going to be a highway? It's probably going to be a series of highways. Again, check out what it is on Pro Mods. Not to say that it will be exactly the same, but it's probably going to be like that. Given they did it based on the real world, so. Main things you need to know. Not all of the rules. You don't have to know all the rules off by heart, but know what is right and what is wrong, to some extent. What should be punished. You'll learn on the way anyway. You have to want to be it. Active bans to inactive after a year. 12 months from, I believe, from expiration. Then they turn inactive. 3 grand. It's still possible to refund that, I think, or at least track it and something to most companies, most banks will allow to do that. 1.1, yeah. This is what I say, like, they say, oh, read the rules. Yeah, of course you're supposed to read the rules, gloss over them when the new update of the rules comes out, but you don't have to memorize all of them. The in-game ones, you'll encounter the most. 1.1, if you're that silly, 1.2, 1.5, 6, and 7. Forum rules, if you were to tell me to read out what 4.1 is, I'll be honest, I don't know. Forum is not my domain of moderation, so I'm afraid I do not know. But the team that does look at that would probably know it. I would hope they know it. The rules covers all of the domains, so. It's dramatic. Duisburg is dramatic. It's always crammed full of people. 12 months is too long? No, it's not. 12 months is fine. Dude! It's a prime. Alex. Which Alex, though? Do we know any Alexes in Prime? AT23, I think their play was. AT23 TMP. Ban me for not knowing the rules. Yeah, I need to be disciplined because I don't know the rules. I do apologise. Ban you for 2 months. 2 months. Are you sure you're not 1 month into a 3-month ban already? Well done. You weren't slowing down there at all. Let me get that from your POV. And you did it as well. Already been reported. Of course they have. Of course they have. 434. Right, let's do that. 434. Ah, Witcher's got it. God damn it, Witcher. I now have to ban the person before they do. Because I know what I'm looking for. Nice. This one. Where are they? Where are they? Come on. There they are. Heading into the turn. Not really slowing down before the turn, are you? No, of course you're not. And then that one does basically the same thing. Full speed into the turn. Do people not know that you're meant to kind of slow down before that turn? Because that's kind of how that works. Because you cannot... These are fine. You cannot do that turn at a high speed. It's just not how that works. I think I got it first because they're still looking at the report. I did it. I did it. What I was going to do is claim 434 first, immediately delete it because I didn't need it anymore, and then claim the next one. Now, out of curiosity, 348? That one is the other one of the other one. Hello, Nika. Is it so hard to drive cars? No, not really. As with any vehicle, if you're going really quickly, then yes. Appropriate word in Russian. Inappropriate word in Russian. This word, what does it mean? Almost looks like it's backwards. Is it like really deep slang? Keep ban. I did ban them. I did ban both from the report. What I do is I report things back so I get the exact POV that I can like spin around and my camera's hooked onto them. So they have no way of saying that's not them. It's Russia. Yeah, but what does it translate to? Can I Google it myself? I don't want to say the word. Like dumbass. Oh. Okay. They're about to overtake. Let's just clarify the report first. Hey, to do this. No, the team is a volunteer role. You have to volunteer to be in the team. I believe, I would hope, that is one of the first things that gets said when you go to apply. Because if you knew it would be a paid role, I think you'd have a lot of people applying for it. But also, you'd have a lot of people being in the role because it's a paid role. How much is hourly rate? 300? Robux? Yeah? It's pretty good. Action was taken. Thank you, Witch. I appreciate that. Fitting description, yes. 3 months you'll be in Prime. Good luck. It's this... There you go. The dramatic braking and then with the lag spike. There you go. And then they... Yeah. Playing the game, watching a stream and you're the suspect. I think that's been done before. That has been done before. If people recognize that that is them at the time. And then they pulled over. Interesting. Completed bank quota? What is my quota? How many do I have to do today? How many? What do you think? This is just another one on top of that one. Some business. Okay, so it was that word. And because it's in English, not Russian, actual Russian Cyrillic, it probably won't translate. Oh, it does mean dumbass. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, let me just, well, I mean, hold on. There's something else I wanted to look at as well. I think the other man covers that. I'll bring it up in their appeal if they appeal. They probably won't. Not very nice. No, it's not a very nice turn. Funny to mention it. Because many times through the report, I'd be looking at it. Looking at their plate instead of looking at what they're doing. Or service, sim 1. Yeah, you can ask ChatGPT as well. Don't ask ChatGPT for everything. That makes you dumb. Thank you, watch your hands. It's kind of how the business works, mate. So am I. Right, let's do some reports. Overtake, then slow down? Yes. I don't like when people do that. It's because they feel they can complete the overtake, and in that moment they just want to avoid the oncoming person, which is so generous. Like, oh, how polite of you. Ignoring the one they're merging in front of. Sounds are broken again. It literally rots your brain. It's because people are asking, make sure to say thank you, yes. Like how that one woman years ago got famous because they said thank you to in every Google search. Please search for this. Thank you, Google. No, you really shouldn't. Yeah, I've done it before. You'd be Googling or searching something that you basically should know. But you're asking ChatGPT instead. Like, come on. Something that could be looked up in a dictionary. Or an article on an actual site. Even Wikipedia, perhaps. That kind of thing. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Immediately regretted that one. Is it busy? Yes. It's always busy. Boy Pro, thank you for the green follow. Ah, I can say green, eh? Joe, Coffee, Maris, Denny, Gemini, Loopy, Ollie. With the TikTok follows, appreciate that. Now we're just sitting here in the middle. Wrong way. One up ahead. This is SES. This is the part of the Germany remake, the final remake for now. In that city. This one is, I'll do that. Because they squeeze through the middle as well. And however, that's not the right word to use, not however. This one. Good evening, Highway, how you doing? Marcel, thank you for the follow and the gift. 4 bands in 2 months. 2 months. How about you don't use the car then? If the car crashes a lot, it may not entirely be your fault, but come on now. Use your truck, please. It's a bit safer. You saw the coach thing? Yes. I really need to keep up to date with like exactly what happens between set times. Like someone you say you haven't played since September. I'm like, okay, so here's what's happened since then. Like I just know it. That was good. We'll follow it each time. Hey. Hey now. You're not helping. Suggestion you gave. Did you type it? I'll have to scroll up. How long? 2 minutes. The reports are 2 minutes. It will be basically on the lines of what D-Bus has. And in a way, if you've ever used Truckie's public transport thing, we can do buses there as well. I think D-Bus's one is slightly more effective because you can see the people getting on it. At least that's what we've done with D-Bus. Not letting them out, are they? Eh? Multi-drop. Well, in the sense of multiple stops, yes, of course. You'd hope that. Across decent distances. You can do that already with the D-Bus and the bus already. It just so happens that it's a bit strange because you're using a city bus model to go across countries. So. Good job, man. What'd you do there, huh? Good job. Yeah, it could help them improve it. It could absolutely do that. Whenever a new feature gets added properly, it gives them more tech things to work with. Hello. Any others? Tut tut. You never miss one, Scott. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Expansion. Maybe could connect to the road at the crossing. Could have a town. The train crossing? Or you mean the river crossing? The one that we were talking about in the previous stream? Where you turn left, but then there is like a little village to the right. That kind of thing. I did wonder what would be there. Premier reasons. I use my Stream Deck. I have text inputs. If you see me look down to what would be my bottom left, I'm pressing a button, a pad on my Stream Deck to type it in. Otherwise, yes, I would have to type it in manually. It takes a bit of time. Calais? If you insist. Tower business? It could. But again, we'll see what they're doing in the remake. I know the remake is still months away. Or next year. So they don't want to do too much. What am I looking for? Oh. They've put a blocking. Oh, they've signified that it can be. Oh, so that people don't drive in this way. Like directly in. So you have to kind of go under this way and then look back on yourself so you're off the road there. Okay. Greece worth it? Yes. Yep. Yep. It doesn't really matter what the price is. Yes, it's worth it. It's very nice. Oh, I see. Okay. Little speed bump at the bottom. When was this added? Recently, I suppose. Because Kayla just mentioned it. Hello, Shivan. Hello, Hibibi. You're banned if you use a dolly attached with your trailers. If you're using the permitted amount of connections, should be okay. Yesterday. Ah. May not have seen that. But I don't think this wasn't here on Monday, because Monday I remember I saw containers roughly where this person's parked. Just 2 containers. So this wasn't there on Monday. But I get the idea. So now you have to go around stream and in that way. PC's dying. And I said with the eye tracker, most of it is plug and play. You need a bit of software to make it work though. It's the Tobii eye tracker. Very advanced, but very good. Dear Kucha, welcome. Thank you for the raid and the follow. Oh, you'll be doing well. There's the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? We're just observing some changes that happened in Calais today. Posture check, thank you. Sorry, I was slouching on my desk a bit. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. So I guess people shouldn't really be parking on this side of the barriers, because it's a bit too close. Custom save it. Yeah, don't do that too much. Don't save it too much. No, it's not under repair. No. They just blocked off being able to drive this way. So you know when you come down the ramp? I think it's to stop people from just going this way. So you've got to make sure that you're out the way a bit more and you go this way. You can still use this. Because the entrance... Here, see? No, it doesn't show in reports, but that's not that bad. Yeah, they can, I guess there's like a pop-out. It's probably a window that looks like this, to be honest. Imagine you can like, there's a drop-down, pick the asset, like the fence, the cone, and just boop, 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 boop. I don't want to play with that. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Is it needed for pro mods? Yes, I believe Greece is needed for pro mods. I think. It still parks outside. Yeah, I just wouldn't recommend going there. Please don't sit there. Because how are you going to move now? But they're not out of bounds by being there. It's just a risky place to be. But interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, indeed. Well, there we go. These cones and that dirty patch there, that's baked into the map. That's what SES did. Now, oh god, you have a lot of lights. Ooh. Why do you need so many? What is that? Oh, they are clipping into each other. The rest of the setup is nothing new. I've seen all this before. But that is interesting. Oh lord, I need to add signs to the bridge. Yes. There's some signs hanging down here. Goddamn sun. God forbid they turn the lights on. Goddamn. It's not terrible. They've also got some back here. There are weird hookup points you can put on them. They're not stacked completely on top of each other, because they've... It's like on the slot of the previous bar, you've added another bar. There's a set of 3 here and then the one in the background. And I can't say that it lags my game. No, these are normal. This is the normal amount of green, I believe, because I think that is limited. I can't say it lags my game because I'm looking towards the city. Of course the city is laggy, so I can't say that. Interesting. Then we go back, and it all pops back in again. It's still just an odd place to park. 6. As far as I remember, I believe it's at least 5 layers of the light you need to have for it to turn green. Someone said something like that. 5? Yeah. Thank you, man. That's still plenty. I can hear some sounds. What country? In the cities of Calais and Duisburg. One is in France, one is in Germany. Both are in the base map. You don't need DLCs for those cities. But I'd recommend getting the DLCs because there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You know? You never know where you might go. I don't think that's correct. Why was there construction? To persuade you to not immediately park the moment you left the ramp. You need to go around yourself a bit. Do a loop. 150 megabyte spawn log? In a text file, that's very impressive. That's a chunky text file. You got banned for 3 months. Congratulations, Flippy. Well done. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Go play. Why'd you stop? That was a normal stop. That wasn't a laggy stop. Is it because they cut off a friend? Probably, yeah. Because these two, I guess, are driving together. So I guess they affected one, and the other one's like, you ain't having that. How long will it take to renew it? No, I don't know. That? Your friend did it. Why'd your friend change lane? Don't you both want to go to CD Road? You're not even indicating to change lane. This is entirely what we call a skill issue right there. It's your fault. I get that it's much smaller than you, but it's not like an ant. Look, you did it to yourself. Just go straight underneath. Game name ETS2. ETS2, and then this one just stops. I don't accept. It's not this person's fault. You cut me too, exactly. No. Trucker fault for not indicating, and not, you know, they just didn't need to change lane like that. Not looking, really. But because only the truck got messed up by it, that makes it funnier. The ones who sit in your blind spot? Yes. Ah, there's the laggy bump. Merges at the last second. Right behind this one. This one has a little whoa. And then, ooh. Good job. Good job. They all do it. Even when you're leaving the highway here, like this yellow one, could then want to turn to the right. So they skip the entire line, and then at the very end, they try and just squeeze in there. Don't do that. Hello, mascot. Welcome. How did that not... Lag saved you there. How did that not tip you? What? That was magic. I haven't seen that outcome happen. I thought they'd just get completely messed up because they know where to hit you. Interesting. But yes, you caused that because you got a bit too close. You didn't keep a safe distance. Now, sometimes you do get caught out by the laggy, the whoa, like that, but if you're like right behind them, then it's inevitable. It will happen. But you kind of cut them off. Check that out. Oh, here we go. Virus link. How the hell did you do that? Is the caravan even on the floor? Because I wasn't aware there was a hookup point at the back of it. There isn't. 1,282 tons. Some pretty good torque on that car. The hell is that? Exactly. That's very impressive. 2023? No, it's not recent, but goddamn. Why add cars to a sim game? Because you see cars on the road in the real world. If you didn't see them on the road and you only saw trucks, that'd be a bit weird. It's a sim game based around vehicles. Therefore, you should be able to see a bunch of vehicles. You can't hear anything. Really annoying. Of course, it's the personal transport one. Queue for the crossing. Don't spam report there too much. It's all in moderation. Great merge. Because, what, you just didn't want to stay in the queue here? But you're moving at the same speed as the traffic, though. If you're going to break it, floor it. A bit of wind ASMR, yeah. I think I need to talk to Sean about this. Like, one of my sounds die out seemingly, I guess, when I alt tab, or when my PC has a bit of a stutter. Where are the sounds gone? Eh? Where are they at? See, looking down to my left. Remember that? Whenever Sean used to come into the stream, and we always used to, not harass. That's obviously a bit too much. Bombard him with questions. And he used to be like, "Oh, I'll just leave then." Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Why is there more lag? Because there's more people. Has to render in the entities of those people. Didn't recognize it. After the introduction of the double trailer kick. Oh. Oh, I see. I might remember that. Yeah, so now they realise that they can't merge back in. Keep an eye on that car as well. Remember that. That's so annoying. Look at them just trying to squeeze through like they own the road. Hey, oh, look at them go. What are you doing? This is, okay, I was going to say I have a bit of pity for them because no one's really letting them fix the scenario, but you got yourself into that scenario yourself. And you're currently making it worse. We're not really helping by pushing, but please let's not do that. Hey, hey, hey. This is what I think, I don't know if Andy's in here, this is what I described to Andy earlier. If you hit their neck, I like to think of it as the neck, like where the fuel tanks are, they will kind of shove them to one side, regardless of whether they're steering the other way. That's how I see that. You kind of turn the vehicle into the shape of a person. Where's the car gone now? Is it this car? Yes, it is. Okay. Man appeals. I mean, got fed up. The more you do, the more you have to solve. Some of them are a little bit brain rot, I guess you could say that. Part of the process. Having to look at the CD road. Well, not having, but ending up looking at the CD road a lot. It might get to you. Yeah. Tis part of what you do, huh? Yeah, this level of impatience. You know, those top 10 questions that science still can't answer. I don't get the double-edged sword thing, whatever the right phrase is. of why you want to be on the busiest road in the game, specifically to be in the traffic, but then you don't want to be in the traffic. You want to pass the traffic. So then rejoin the same traffic. That's a different truck. Later on. That's the same Scania that tried blocking him in. So that's funny. Is it? This is the same Scania. Yeah, the one that tried blocking him in first. Oh. Oh, okay. Then cry. Yep. As with anything, even in a normal office job, don't leave all of your overdue paperwork until the very end. It's a bit silly. There we go. So that was a successful, like, preventing them from joining there, but now you're annoyed by this car doing it. Surprisingly not swearing back. Like that. Hello, Ballistic. Is it updated? It's only, they've only put a few signs there. They can place them and remove them whenever they want, if you wish to park directly at the bottom of the ramp. Because a lot of people like to do that. Nice. There you go. Just what are you? What's the plan? I think a lot of these people don't have a plan. They just go for it, and then whatever happens, happens. They are a bit annoyed, yeah. But why do you need to keep going then? Because now this isn't the car's fault. You're in front of the car. It's not the other truck's fault because you cut them off and you prevented them from merging. So this is entirely on you. Another car's back in front. That's funny. YOLO. Let's go for it. My game is probably going to close in a second. It's not responding. Hello, Sammy. Samid. Thank you for the follow. Big fan. Give me a moment. Oh, why does my game do that? It's not even using that many resources, mate. What a flippity flip. Using a fair bit of RAM. But why is it doing this? What's over? Sim 1. Broken edit? No, this is just my game. It's just my game. Welcome to all the new TikTok people. How are you doing? I know the first 2 words in that, gamer. I don't think you can, you can't see the mouse. I got the spinning orb. No, I know, Shadow, you're not new. You didn't just recently follow, though. I was greeting the recent follows. I had to close the game. Why is my game so broken? I verified the files the other day. Do I have to verify TMP as well? Do I have to, like, reinstall the TMP stuff? I really don't want to. It's 20k PC, by the way. Spent an entire loan to get this thing, though. Maybe it doesn't like the heat, just like I don't.
Huh?
Pour cement? Oh. That's detailed. Interesting. Ooh. I see. No, that's the weird thing. It's not a crash. It's just the process stopped responding. What long password? Yes, you should have a long password like that. Don't have a really easy, that's like a combination of your name and something else. It should just be like you've just smacked your keyboard. That's a crash. Except every single time it has crashed, I don't have the, do you wish to send this to the developers? It closes. That's why I don't say it's a crash. Because there's no crash log. It just does that by itself. Very weird. To mod on ATS? Not very often, because there aren't many reports on ATS to look at. And if I were to do it, someone else has already done it anyway. Keyboard broke. Scuba diving. Again, the first 2 words, yeah. Very common. Go stick around. Well, it's already got a few. What about, what, need another? Have this. Just throw it into the case. Exactly. You can't design the password. That's the best type of password. Scuba dive. Now that's romantic. That's poetic. Pro mods? I don't know. Again, at the moment, I still don't have the newest version of Pro mods. That's why I don't say when I'm going to get it. I was thinking of doing it today, but I forgot about it. Friendly dot in the fuel station. Is it the Prime person? Have to check that later. Password manager? Yes. Because they can generate passwords as well. 1 terabyte of RAM. Can you imagine? Where are we? My vehicle is back where I was. This user is heading towards Calais. Best DLC? What category of DLC? Map? Tuning pack? Or you just mean overall? Overall, I have no idea. I don't know. No, it's the other side. It's not by the seaside. The other side. Could still be Tollers, you never know. Nice braking. A little bit too late. This is very unnecessary. 32 is the minimum now. It used to be 16. No, it's recommended to have about 32 now. That was close. Hello, done. Is it because of this? Because you just spawned in? I think it is. And then they try and go around. They have the same idea at the same time. You're just doing that to each other. And then there's that. Where... Well, I mean, okay. Both unnecessary. You came over. Welcome over, big fan. Appreciate that. Because I guess when they thought of doing it, the person oncoming wasn't there. So, oh, I didn't go back and check it. Never mind. Now we'll never know. We'll never know who's there. Prime. I was going to go back and check the fuel station. I just forget about it all the time, you know. Hello, no, this is now back in Duisburg. These people are not me. Every single time I'm loading a different report, it's someone else. That's usually on the CD road, but not me. Remember you, unknown? Uncone? Not been remapped. It's coming. It was officially unveiled, I guess, since you've last played. The Benelux update. It's coming either later this year or next year. But I'll put my truck. Anyway, my truck is where I last drove it. By SCS, yep. Go and look at the blog. Benelux. Because they're currently working on the revamp of Scandinavia to pair with Nordic Horizons. And this one. No, it's not the entire CD. It's up to the French bit, which is why it's going to look very weird. But most of it. Yeah. It'll be up to our other fuel station-ish. This is in Duisburg. This bit right now is in Duisburg. There's 2 different teams, Star. 2 different teams. What I'd assume is that whatever game update Nordic Horizons comes with, you'll get the Scandinavia one at the same time. Because that would make sense. So all of it would be remade. Most of it will be grey. Yeah. The bridge has traffic because this is the only way out. You have to cross the bridge. Because all the industries, well, most of the industries are on the other side of the bridge. Well done. Good job, good job. How do you have a police car? You need to be a moderator or above. 156? 155 is probably within the next month, so... You see, it's just that bridge to get all the way over there. Just... that's it. And then to leave, it's basically just this way. New era. 8+ years of CD ruling the roads. I am a moderator, yes. I have been higher before. This game is ETS2. Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're playing on the multiplayer mod for it. The bathroom cleaner. The BC. Rebalanced. What do you mean rebalanced? Are you finding them too difficult? No, it's because we're just bad at the game, Star. I think that's what it is. We're just not good enough. Though some of those were insane. Xbox compatible? No. It's not. Pirates? Don't pirate it. If you want to get the game, wait until the Steam sale. The game gets very cheap. Skill issue. I admit it is a skill issue as well. I just suck at the game now. I'm a terrible driver. It took me so long. Likewise, I have been a GML, then I went to CM, Community Manager, and then I'm back to GM. By my own choice. It's exactly, $5. 8 years, yeah. End of 2016. Is when the road fully... It was my choice. Otherwise it would tell you that. On the thread that always gets updated. Yeah, GM. You were 10? Exactly. Europort was before that. There was a bit of an overlap. So people were slowly migrating, and Europort obviously still had a few people. If you go to Europort now, it's empty. Completely empty. You'll have people just going there as part of their jobs. Difference. Community, and the M in this case is manager for CM. Well, it's true, that's upsetting. Chat, you're spamming the gifts. Thank you for all the gifts. Hello, Cosmich. All the gifts. Big fan. Well done. Was it red for you? I can't scroll back that far. It was red for you. Ah, well. Why is it this person's fault? How's that this person's fault? It was green for them. See, it used to be EU2. EU2 was the busiest server. Then when they got reconfigured to be the Sim servers, EU2's server became Sim1. There's only been one brief time where Sim2 was the busiest server, and that's when Sim1 was having a lot of host problems. So people went, screw this, I'm gonna play on Sim2 instead. But then Sim1 came back up and they all went back. Yeah. EU2. EU1 was the Sim server at the time, like the proper good Sim server. Wasn't it limited to 90 as well? Some hosts. It is. What does that mean? Hello, Blendon. What the heck are you talking about? Sim1. This is Sim1. I just love how even restarting my game, I still don't hear all the sounds. I think it's because I dabbed out. Some areas. Alright. 10 years, yeah. And I was saying, I said this I think the other day as well, Gamer, and I said it in a stream a couple of months back, how the games are still in the top on Steam. For not only the niche that they're in, but just generally how old they are. And they've never dropped below their respective positions. Crazy. 2016? Yeah. My one was April 2015. So my account is now 10. That's a lot. I mean, come on, man. Do we really need the holiday delivery that quickly? I don't think we do. We don't need it that quickly. Come on now. June 2016. Oh, so, you know, recently passed. 2-3 hours. It's usually 2 when it's really warm. Because I just can't be asked. One thought I randomly had was like, what if I, for the sake of the summer, drop it down to 1, but I just do more days? Like in last week, I did a few more streams when I did them only on TikTok. Those were only an hour, but they went very well. Over 20. Over 20 is very warm. Pirate. No. How'd you get mod? You apply. I applied long time ago. Deliveries. By your profile drop down, top right, there's a counter of how well you're doing. And then when you do it, I believe it's an achievement, or is it an award? Different things. Oh, you're saying TMP is a pirate program? How's it a pirate program? What do you mean? Hello, Juju. Hello. How are you doing? What do you mean by that? Finals, yeah. Yeah. That's a big one. So this is what I wondered with like how some of the events are going to go, because he was the head man for those. It's unfortunate if he has to do other things. None of us can be there forever. Let's put it that way. Given the amount of time that goes into that. 258,000. Holy crap. Oh geez. Well, yeah, if you've been there for a long time, because you're not getting paid for it, you have your life takes over. Jono. Oh, is this because they're not letting him merge over? Well, not terrible. Digital, yeah. Like if the current ones at the top, any of the current ones at the top leave, then yeah, that's not that bad. 1 times, fine, if you insist. Me, I'll be the only one there. Me running everything? No. Even my time will come eventually. Will they remove the railroad? Probably. Because the railroad currently goes across one tiny little country road. And if there's not going to be a tiny little country road, where's the train going to be? Yes, SES knows of TMP. SES is completely fine with TMP. Otherwise, they would have sent us like a cease and desist and like told us to close our doors years ago. We're not like a, as you were describing, like a pirate thing running undercover. 5 million people, and you think they wouldn't have noticed? That'd be impressive. Then they welcome it. We haven't like directly, not in the true sense of the word, worked together. Because one of them is like completely third party kind of thing. Neutral acknowledgement, exactly. Whenever TMP's been mentioned in like how big the player base is and when joining the in-game events, they're all for that. That kind of thing. A memorial for just the entire road overall. They're going to remake. The game's CD road will change. Eventually. Yes. Partner. Yeah, they won't be partner. That's not how that works. They can support it though in the sense of positive, not like that kind of support. Like official multiplayer. Why though? Because CD Road is not real. It's not a real place in the real life. Start of an MP definitely helped them. Yes. Having 2 MPs is fine, because TMP for a while was the only one. That was it. You have your choice now. Both serve their own purpose. This is not good. Explain yourself, Trax. You have to explain yourself. Hello, Sadness. Have a flower. Marcus, thank you for the follow. Sebastian, Mew, as well. Welcome. Yeah, SCSMP is only local. They will always be local. It will never be like TMP's size. Eventually, if they do upgrade the actual engine of the game to make it perform better and not run on like 2 cores, then they'll be able to bump up the slots. Maybe like to 16. Breakfast vids? Ah, yes. So this was an attempted overtake, but you wouldn't have fit back in that box. You wouldn't have squeezed there. How Does that give you an indication that you can go there? There is a bit of a tweak you can do to bring it up, and there's now a lot of servers that go up to like 128, but it lists them as like several servers with the same parameters on them. So that's like your tweak. Then yes, DLCs have an offer. There's a Steam sale coming up soon, like this weekend or something. When does the Steam sale begin? We talked about it yesterday or day before. Is it easy? It's not easy to become one because not many people get in through the application phase. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, there you go. 26th. Okay. 26th of June. Summer sale starts. Until what? July 10th or something? I think someone said. That's not that long. I guess a little pro tip. Don't buy everything you want on the first day because the stores will be laggy and slow. TB drivers aren't that bad. What, is Birmingham about the same? This is like how the other day, not the other day, but in the past few weeks, Charlie was on holiday in Turkey, and he says it's exactly the same. So, like, the way the Turkish people drive is basically the same. Crashes would be avoided if people let them in, but the thing is, a lot of the time people don't need to be let in. It's out of someone's kindness to let them in. Oh, Storm! Oh my god, it is an admin. Welcome in from admin to admin. Hope you're doing well. Did he catch anything fun? Welcome over, big fan. How was the sesh? Admin. Go to bed. It's like what, 4 or 5 in the morning? Love the game. The game is a good game. Welcome in. Whatever you were watching Storm doing, basically doing a bit of moderation work, I assume, on TMP, I'm doing exactly the same. I'm a colleague. 3 AM. We have seen this corner quite a bit. Generally a lot of bumping and unnecessary overtaking. That's been the main bit. Tortino, welcome. And Speedy as well. TMP's a nice addition to the game, I think. I like how there is a truck there that the trailer is in the road, completely in the road. So they all needed to slow down, understandable. But slamming your brakes on a bit too much. Did you not see that though? Possibly. 5,000 stream streak. Appreciate that. How do you play? This is a multiplayer for ETS2, and you download it as a free client, and you're able to play it that way by connecting it to your Steam game. Winter mod. It's even without winter mod. It's a great corner. Come on, where is he? Here he is. Oh, they got cut off. Oh, well, that puts a twist in it. You can hear all the engine sounds on the left. That's not what you're hearing right now. What you're seeing right now. What's with the optimization? The lack of optimization. The game needs it. The game's not made for this many people, but we've put our own optimization on it. So it runs fairly well if there's not a lot of people nearby. This is annoying due to where it starts, and there's a tiny stutter that the car does just before the impact. But now we get this person trying to fix themselves as all the traffic arrives. Summer mod? True. No, there is sound. It's very quiet on the left, but it's the wrong sound. So there's basically no sound. Now you wouldn't hear any. Yeah, hopefully they report that properly, because I can't assume based on most of it being seen. Hello. Excuse me. What is sexy? Thank you. This massive crash here, Lord knows what happened there. Then they go around it. A miracle. Yeah, it's very good. Because when you're out of range now, I think your full actual vehicle just isn't rendered fully. It used to kind of render them halfway. And there's a lot of settings now. The fact that there's a draw distance setting is very good. This one. You don't have priority because you're not on the road. You're now trying to skim forward, which just isn't a good idea. I understand the overtake, but don't do it. Here. Yes? Yes. Took a while to process. That's why they call him the Godfather, hey? He knows what he's doing. Why would this have worked? Just think about it. Assuming you didn't crash, which you were going to anyway, how does this idea work? Overtaking, but there's oncoming people. You went too far out, then you have to smack yourself back in again so you don't hit the oncoming person. It's like they're so cautious about hitting the oncoming person, but it doesn't matter about the one that they've just overtaken. That one's fine. That person doesn't matter. Beacons on, they're just accessories at that point, yeah. Same with the cars with the caravan mirrors, like this one there, the one in front. No need. Hello Pope, thank you for the gifts. User, welcome. Iraq, thank you for the gifts. Spawn, welcome. Liquid Molly, hello. That's the hat that Keith wears. Iku. It's random. Maybe you're a fan of that company as well. Wife was pregnant. You think they've developed that far in it? No, they might have. Maybe. Why am I driving like a bad NPC? Good question. I am not the one driving. I am spectating someone that happens to be driving like a bad NPC. It's not me, I promise. Wreckban. No, Wreckban is an open threat that doesn't actually mean anything. It's just literally typing the words Wreckban in the chat to try and scare the person that you may then not report.
Ow.
Saw someone reach 220. That's pretty good. They might have a tuned truck to be able to do that. If you hit the right spot, I have seen some that I drive with hit nearly 200. So I don't quite know where they were at to reach 220. Could be possible. How can they see? Magic.
Ow.
Magic, that's how. Don't try it. Brickman, exactly. It's one of the most used phrases on the network, along with /fix. Nice. What's the braking for then? You skiddy-did. Yeah, and that one, yes. Stop swearing in my chat. And the OC thing. The C with the hook. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Don't say that. This one is more like the one I need to look at. Hello, OnePlay. Because you're already just... What are we doing here, hey? And there we go. They've lost it there. Shkabam! And then spin around, and then there we go. Landed it. Well done. It's the sorry. Always got to make sure this is sorry. I think it's just passed the line down. Like, at some point in time, spamming sorry worked. So I think that's why they do it. That's not really inappropriate overtaking. It's just colliding. Going in the wrong lane, though. Yeah. The other car suspect didn't. No, they just smashed off. These reports are from today, yes. They're all, because I'm looking at the newest first, they're all within the last few minutes. Spawning in. Did I not hydrate? Was that just a different hydrate? What do we see here? What's going on here, huh? Is Duisburg ever empty? No. So what's happening? They're spawning in. Correct. Well done. You at the back. Congrats on that also. Well done. Give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. They'll start popping around them. There we go. Now, I have no idea why you'd start driving when no one has loaded in for you. No, even on Sim 2, there's a fair few people there. But when it's completely empty. On Sim 1. Okay, we're lagging a bit. I feel this is going to be because of the lag. I understand. It's a bit of a laggy place. This is like it's in half-time speed. You know in these movies where like the main protagonist is moving like really slow motion, but everyone else is moving in hyperspeed around them? Like the Matrix kind of thing? That's what this is. Everyone else is driving normal speed. And they're going in slow-mo. How do you become mod? You apply for it when the recruitment opens. And it was open the other week. Only for a few days. Hello, Dogsy. Welcome. Admin. Bi-monthly dose. I'll tell you what updates there would have happened in the 2 months that you rejoin. Appreciate you joining, Gamer. Big fan. You avoid these areas. Spawn, good choice. I support that. There's plenty of map besides this place. Welcome to the stream. There's Dogsy, yes. Thinking of making a return. Ah. I do play the game. I do play the game, like driving in the game. Yesterday, I didn't stream on TikTok. I was doing in the 155 beta, I was doing a few of the Driving Academy challenges. And goddamn, they are tough. Last week, I didn't have driving things to do. Didn't really think about it. So I was playing a bit of this and a bit of... Was it a bit of Star Trek, a bit of something else? And upon the new version coming out, there'll probably be a bunch of other things to do. So we do play the game. You just need to be there for it. And catch it. And see it. Because you like cats? JCB, no. Because I know what you're trying to say. By clarifying that with me, you know what it's going to appear like. Hunter was Wednesday as well. So a week today. With Chucky Jobs. No. Even though some of the distances are favourable. As in not all 500. I haven't actually done them in a very long time. And no permans. I wouldn't say often. You have to do it for a very specific thing. This is in one. This is on the CD road. Roughly halfway, not quite halfway, between Calais and Duisburg. Good job. Are you stuck now? No, you're not. Never been banned. Congrats. I fear that's the bare minimum. That's the whole point, isn't it? Not being banned. Imagine that many people get banned, all because you have to declare that you are a good driver. So, okay, hang on. If we go back, so we've got all this. I don't quite know what happened there because it's near the start. One of them was trying to overtake, didn't work. Yellow one. Except NDA reasons. Ah. Just, anytime you don't want to answer a question, just say, yeah, I just signed an NDA. Legally, they can't ask you about that. So now you're blocking both of them. But again, they're behind you now. What's the problem? Oh, it's only the yellow one. You're only targeting the yellow one. Right. Yeah, it's the yellow one. I'll have a look at the yellow one, because they were trying to merge in front of the white one. But this one is now just interfering for no reason. Fairly slow to bait them to catch up. We know what they're doing. Yeah, there's that. Oh my god. Spamming their ID. Like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Sure, they did something wrong, but why are you doing it 10 times worse? What is this doing? Is this helping? In the grand scheme of things, is this really helping? No. Leave it alone. Let them if they genuinely did something wrong, let them eventually get banned for it. Like the one the other day that when someone was going the wrong way and they went straight towards them. Yes, for a bit, it technically stopped the person. But they then just drove off. So like, what's the point? And you damaged yourself. So like, what's the point? Okay, yellow, and then we go back to the start. Here. So the overtake attempt had already happened, and they failed it. Now they're just trying to squeeze back in. Now they bumped the oncoming person there. That would have worked. Your traction would have worked there. That is where you shouldn't really have done that. If you admit defeat, you could have just let them in, and you'd be fine. But now you're trying to do a squeezy. But then, of course, the goddamn suspect kicks in, and then they just makes it worse. I've seen bits of some Trucker Tim's videos. They're not my things to watch. I know, ironic, given the theme. Very high 90-something% of people and content that I watch is not this game. That's how you balance it out. So, it is their bit of an overtake, which they then messed up, and they're falling for his bait, basically, which shouldn't, because they really like that. I do want promos, but not much. Haven't in a while. I'd need the new version of ProMods first. TPU? Why? TP2U? Or just TPU? The flying thing? It's just the physics of the game. It's not made for it. You're not supposed to be hitting people in a sim game, are you? It's not like Beam. Beam is a physics sim, basically. It's meant for that. Because it has destruction as well. It's just different. You want to get to the busy spot. TP, if you TP yourself, but you have to be careful because your game may not load properly and you'll get kicked by the server. That can happen. So I would suggest coming here yourself, but at your own risk. How are people allowed to do parodies of these kinds of songs? I don't know how people do that. Or like a parody license. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stop it. Fast travel. You can go to the garage or to the service. The fuel station. No, not fuel station, the service station, yeah. But... Hello? I can just sit there. They didn't do anything, right? Hello, Andy, big fan. Better let them never say hello. They got more than a kick. Tell time to go to work. You tell them to go to work. You tell them. Ah, the game's not responding again. What the hell is going on with my game? Ah, I got it. Look. Unreliable connection. Because my PC just stuttered the game out. Unreliable connection. That's what you'll get if your PC or internet can't cope. What the hell is going on? The flip? 30k PC is going up. Electric trucks, no dip. I haven't heard any updates on that yet. Jacob, welcome. Jacobat. Admin has been kicked. Now I'm going to do the cheeky thing of console game. The thing that I did a tutorial on. And all it does is just reloads back into the same thing. You're offline? Only for like 2 seconds. You're kicked. Unreliable connection. Because my game just stuttered. For no reason. It shouldn't. But as of late, like, my sound dies. The game just not responds and then closes. Not crashes. It's just so weird. It is a little bit annoying. Important save? Yeah, that's only if you're actually making progress, though. Doing this is not like progressing on the profile. So I don't need to. It either does it or it doesn't, exactly. Right. As expected, this is how it should normally look. This is where I used to, like, if I wanted to be, I'll be able to go there. Kai, welcome. Jim. Anyone? AT, Maxon, Dessen, Charlie, Harley, W, Belzy, Linoob. Good name. Welcome. You're at Dover. Okay, so come over via the train or the boat to Calais, France. And then you'll soon see the level of people because you'll arrive here with the boat. And the city is busy. Frames? Depends on where I'm looking. 20. 20 frames in this direction. 8-9 years ago. Mine, I think it's around about 4, yeah. We 4 this year. Later on. Tasty. 20 frames. Have you just parked with your trailer? You're over there. Why don't you just bring the trailer in then? I mean, it's not in the road, so I'm fine with it. But why don't you just bring it in there? 178 people. Much love. Hello, Raj, big fan. 10 to 15? It's still okay. I can change time, yes, but I can't change, like, server time. Like, for everyone, it's now 6 in the morning. I can't do that. Only visually for myself. I have seen it, yes. Someone pointed it out, and then today, Kayla mentioned it, so I went to go and have a look. I get the idea of it. It's to stop you from driving straight into it, so you have to go around it. So you're away from the bottom of the ramp. Which is good. My GPU is a 3080. Good job, you two. Well done. Good job. Well, I apologize, down cute. You better get on. Go for it. All these cars. Nice. Well done. And Le Smooch. CP bottleneck. Yes. Well, it's trying to squeeze the most out of those few cores as it can. 10 out of 10. Good job. Right. I need to quickly BRB. Because I need toilet. Ban you? No. Don't request to be banned. Stay here and kicking players or watching reports? SPG, relax. I just reloaded back into the game. I'll do reports afterwards. Let's do this. This is Calais. I'm going to quickly BRB though. The one core, exactly. Thank you for the gifts again. Better than asking for an unban. Well, I'd rather you didn't do that either. Just don't ask about any bans. How about that? Just don't do that. There's a lot of idiots, yes. Yeah? Yeah, you know. Can you not sim 1? This is sim 1. What do you mean? We're on sim 1. That's the idea. There's not usually much on sim 2. And then I don't have the newest promos. Can you do your report? No. I am going to quickly BRB. So, in a bit. Boom. Side. Wheel. Bounce. Wheel again. Damn. with the zoom on that. Oh, that's whoa, well done. I don't know what happened to lead into this, because the crash had already happened, and now I guess this is the lead up to... I suppose this place could be used as like a bunker, really, if in dire need. I suppose that's what it could be used for. Plenty of place for storage. Personal storage, there you go. Ooh, this is kind of a spoiler for me, isn't it? I shouldn't be looking at this. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. That's got texture on it. It's like a lemon. Oh, it is a lemon. Oh no. Oh my god, that's bright. Please, 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 please. Oh, that's bright. Oh my god, that's bright. Yeah, that's quite. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. I replaced the thing though. Damn. Alright, you do that. Alright, wait. See, we got jobs. Whoa, sorry. My bad. That may have made you a little bit dizzy there. I do apologize. Let's use the highway for this one. Oh. See, I'm a terrible driver even in space. Stop rolling! Come on, man. What the hell are you doing? What is that angle? What are you doing? You just went straight down. You're coming back up again. See, I'm not the only bad driver. What was that about? Again, there's no fine for... Shit. Ah. There's no fine one. That's pretty good. Oh, someone's just spawned in. Well done. Hello. Welcome back. Hello, Falco. How are you doing? Sorry, I need a bit of a... Why have I been pinged in the Timber Discord? Now, stop it. Ping me. Watching that clip is a good clip. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're still here. Still doing we're doing whatever. It's warm. I just don't like this. If I have the aircon on, I sound like I'm just streaming next to a fan, and I do not like that. I really like my audio quality, which means I don't want to use a noise suppression either, like I did yesterday. So I dread watching through the stream I did yesterday. So the result is just having to suffer. This finally put. Yes, I think Star Trucker does support joysticks now. You're able to configure them, or at least swap something to do with them. I believe. Try it out. Because beforehand, Sparks was one of the ones where he uses joysticks for things, and he kind of made them work, but he made them work by like spoofing them as if they were mice. So two mice just moving around. But now I think they should work normally. I could try it with mine. Oh, hello. Smash! Yeah, I could try it with my joystick, which I haven't used in a while. I had for Flight Sim. Now, is this for blocking? Yes, it is. 5 days? I don't know. That's an interesting length to give. Most of them are in about a week or something. Why are you squeezing through that? That's also silly. Why did you go for that? You know, some people just, when I was saying, people just go for it, and then whatever happens, happens. That's exactly what this is. We have to watch this all the way through, because Braden redeemed it. Don't think they're going to break free of that, because they may have beached themselves, or they're a bit too damaged. $3D. Yeah, that can. Almost done. I'm not really counting 2 minutes in my head, but it has to be almost done. Yeah, there we go. And then... oh, they TP away at the last second. Please don't crash my game just for that. Please don't. Please don't. Go back. No, eye tracking shouldn't be off. The orb floats around randomly. So we go all the way back and you find the first person that hit them. Can hear reversing by someone else. Not this one. This one. Maybe no, it's this one. Maybe these two are friends. Perhaps, yeah? Both zooming through. Alan, welcome. Oscar, how you doing? I'll go think of the 70. I've just realised that. When did that show up? The 70 months. Enjoy the ad break. Hope you're doing well. That's a very, very, very long time. And then where's the second one? So he's gone through. And then there's a second one. It's this one. Who sees the queue and thinks, I don't care about that. Genuinely thought they could fit through that gap. Why would that have worked? That's not how... oh, no swearing. That's just not how that works. You're doing your class 1. Oh, good luck, good luck. I don't know how long those tests last. Is it broken up into sessions? Or is it just all like the main... like a practical test of sorts? Good luck. Hello, Jesse. Thank you for the gift. Oleg, welcome. Oh, you're mod? Yes. Yes, I am. Here comes. Hello, everyone. Where am I now? This user is leaving Liège. Not where I am. My vehicle is somewhere in Magdeburg. Magdeburg. So many children. I think people in general just don't know really what they're doing. They don't have any spatial awareness. When to merge, when to look. Firstly, where's your indication? This is a great example, okay? So what you should be doing is indicator on because you wish to change the lane, right? Then you're meant to be looking in the direction of where you want to merge. Oh no, there's someone there. I can't merge yet. What you either do is you slow down or you just have to go with it and go across those things that you can't really drive across. But I mean, if you're long as you're not hitting the person, it's not that bad. And now look what happened. Well done. Good job. Having fun? No. There's a difference, you see. You can have fun on the servers, that's fine, but not at the expense of someone else's fun. Don't take away someone else's fun. Just for you being a bit silly. Because zooming around past a row of patient traffic and then just crashing into a gap that you know you can't fit into. That's not fun. Maybe not to me. Maybe I'm the party pooper. That's not fun. You back? Welcome back. Still here. I'm glad you are. Into you, yeah. See, the speed limit is too slow. That's what they think. Speed limit's just too slow. The road speed limit. 110 is not too bad. 4181. What are they doing right now? How are they trolling? Have you reported them? Skinner. Is this the Skinner that we all know and love? Think of the follow. Core. Malanga, welcome. Yanni. Welcome, welcome. We're doing well on these goals. I'm pointing towards where the goals are. How do you find out? You will be contacted on either Discord or whatever platform or your own application if you applied in the recent recruitment process. Okay, this isn't the normal the Skinner I'm thinking of. Okay, welcome. Seeing the things you don't normally see. Exactly, exactly. Two-player convoy. 2 players is fine. The limit is 5 because then it gets a bit too much after that. 52 tons on the Kirkenes Road. Yeah, you know what you're signing up for. It's a whole lot of slow. That's what you're signing up for. This? Is it that? Oh, I'm not really seeing anything else. The railroad, why? Is it because the gates are down? Every time the gates are down, I understand that. I think 52 is either the coil, the massive coil of wire. The transformer could weigh that. Or something of that sort. Loco is 61. That's the heaviest. But I think ironically the transformer or something like that weighs only like 45. Not as heavy as you think it would be. So are you waiting for this user then? Because what's the justification for that push? And then you hit the other car, which is ironic. Not really much happened there, and now you're horn spamming. So what's the problem? But then they never caught up, so I'll just do it reckless. Hello, Cyril. You can indeed see my face. That's good. The old scanning is pretty good. The new scanning is pretty good. Nice. How are we doing, man? Another fun thing that I like to see people do and struggle with is when you're bound by the city speed limit of, in this case, 60, and let's say you can reach 60, you're still trying to overtake. My game is frozen again. Please. There we go. Jesus, goddamn. It does look different. Yes, apparently they changed the font. It looks weirder. Looks thinner. Yeah, so when you're bound to 60 and you're still trying to overtake someone who's basically already going 60, and they're probably wondering, why can I not overtake? Waiting for the limit to then go up. It's very silly. Yeah, the buttons, follow button, sub button, things like that, those are also rounded now as well. That's not too bad. It wouldn't really matter to me if they were rounded the entire time. I'd be fine with it. Oh, okay. The new thing, it's to make you go around if you want to park there. You've got to go around a bit and then back the other way. So you don't clog up the area trying to park directly at the bottom of the ramp. Maybe they're testing it. Because you can place those items whenever you want. $8 ton in the trailer? That's a decent amount. Even if it was an empty trailer, I assume you do tests to work out how to maneuver the trailer. You've got to just sense how long the trailer is. And you gradually put more and more weight in it. Okay, so this merge was sloppy. Collide into you? Yeah, they might. It's just that bit. And then, but there is something back here. What bit was it? This bit? That's the main bit. I see, I see. Yeah. Because in the sense of people in the game as well, you do a lot of damage in the real world if you were to do it, but people seem to merge or pull into somewhere if they're just the front bit is free of it, is available to do that. Which is not how that works, because how are you going to get the rest of it, the box? How's that merging in as well? Hacker? Where? Hacker? TBR, those are both related to teleporting. Teleport to repair, and then the same again, but kick them as well. Look at that. Oh, look at that green. Oh, that's a lovely green. It makes my screen go dark. Epic. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. 69 in the name. I love that. You got banned. Wow. That was quick. You need help with something. Depends on what it is. Is it band related? There's someone here kicking people, so I don't need to be here. And mean you do that. Oh, they're using the phrase. The Gen Alpha phrase, that one. 69, it's a funny number. It's been some. No, the funny thing is, when I did the TikTok streams last week, in both of the Thursday and Friday streams I did them, I saw one hacker in each. Which was hilarious. And I didn't do one on Saturday because that was a really warm day, and then did one on Sunday. Here is better? Well, here's where the original source is. Here's where it comes from. And it's in landscapes. You can see more. Well, I'm glad you came over. Big fan. Big fan. Make sure you're following on everything. Africa expansion. Maybe not two proper pro mods, but as like an extra thing. I did last week. I might do them again this week because they were quite fun. It's an excuse to use the TikTok studio because there are little goals you go for. I get this number of so on and so on. Because it is my biggest platform. And there's a lot of people on there at the moment watching, which I'm very happy with. So if that is your preferred platform, stay there because I do use it. Thanks to the games you played. Does it ask you to load a recent save? That's okay. That's still fine. Hold on. Thank you for the follow, Big Ben. Thank you for the flashbang. God damn it. Look at the rush you're in, eh? Traffic. He just doesn't want to be in the traffic. Why are you here then? Why are you here then? Huh? It's the biggest like confusion I've ever experienced. You're here because there's a lot of people. Because there's traffic. Why do you not want to be in the traffic then? Go somewhere else. If you don't want the traffic. I don't get it. They were banned. But why? Why do people do that? Never get a good answer from people. Is this the result of what the hacker did, or...? Massive gap. Probably because the gates were down, or because they're just not going through it. What's going on? Already reported? What's going on? No, this isn't Duisburg, no. This is the train line on the city road. That's a swear word, isn't it? Hello, mage. They know what they're doing. But then what about this one? This one was there the entire time as well, right? We just... Yeah. They've been there the entire time. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Let it back in. Come on. Oh, they disappeared. You better not have kicked them for that. Now I have to load in through the report and do it. Not the suspect. That one and that one. There we go. You see the car coming? This car. That is quite funny. They just said thanks and then I just kicked them for overtaking. Don't do it. Oh, so now the admin is here as well. Whoever the admin is, can we split up? Can we not be in the same place at the same time? Save thingy. What says save thingy? Game. God damn, man. Streams, Narvin? Maybe. Let me know my thing, please. That was a waste. Of a game, come on. Stop doing this thing. This thing where you're just not responding, game, come on. Autosave. Yeah, you load an autosave. That's fine. Pick a recent autosave. Not the most recent. Maybe pick one that's further back. Because your game might have crashed or closed. So don't pick the newest one. Why are you honking? Oh, I'm just going to squeeze back in here because that's totally how it works. No, I'm going to do that now. They'll blame the ones that were blocking up ahead. And then my response to that would be, you were fine in the queue before that. Why did you just make it worse? Like, why is this keeping the queue? Exactly. I would wonder, why? What goal did you have? Hello, Roger. Jesse, thank you for the gifts. I don't know what that gift is. What the hell is that icon? I appreciate that. Game was crashed. Yes. That's why you loaded 1 or 2 autosaves back from it. Because that was before whatever that caused the crash. Had you reload the server? The normal way without the console command is just quitting the game and loading it up again. Just load it up again. Can go through the fuel. Oh, you are last minute direction change there, it seems. Hello, Lord. Service in 1. Serve 1. And we're just going to go through this way, because why not? This also baffles me as to why people seem to think this is a shortcut. You're going the same way. I mean, it didn't cause any harm, but... I use a wheel, but I'm not driving right now. I have a wheel. On these admin moderation streams, I don't drive. Unless it's something special and specific. Until I have a few more videos sorted out, I'm not going to bother doing another CD drive. The G29. G29 is what I use. Why did they drive through? Exactly. They didn't want to get fuel, they just wanted to use it as a shortcut. But it isn't a shortcut. Nice. Sometimes you just end up being further back than where you were if you would have just stayed there. Okay, they shouldn't have sort of gone for it. But then again, if they went for it, you could have just slowed down just to kind of let them do that, even if it's in the wrong. Just makes the most sense. What happened here? Is that like Han from FNF? Fast and Furious? Interesting. Don't think that comparison has been made before. We're friends? Howdy friends, how are we doing? Don't put me on a TV, come on now. You know how washed out some of the colours on TVs are? Ugh. The sound is going to sound terrible as well. Oh, it's going to be terrible. Are they still there? No. But... it's kind of a skill issue on both behalves. So they couldn't drive back because I think they just wedged against each other. Fully wedged in that gap. Yeah. Skill issue. You see, that's what happens. They did that to themselves. And they were just arguing with each other until I guess one of them TP'd away or one of them got kicked. Alright. Danny, welcome. This is also not how game, it's frozen, game, thank you. This is not how your game, come on, this is not how yielding works. What? My game is breaking in real time here. Or it's my PC. PC's maybe too warm. What the flip, dude? Is it now coming to terms with the fact that I'm streaming on multiple places and recording at the same time? I'm not clipping. I understand that would use a bit more resources, but I'm not. Right after pressing report, cease, that is when it in this video replay ends. So it goes up to when they pressed it. Pro mode in lighting, 12.1 speakers, surround sound. I see. Well, I hope that sounds good. Because during the Rotterdam trip, I was just in the mornings, we'd catch up on streams, friends that were live, and the TV wasn't only washed out in colours, but the sound wasn't that good. I'll be wrapping it up soon anyway, but good God, this is sad. Jesus. So the only bit that they really did was right at the beginning, where they just slowly pushed themselves out. You recognize it? Good. These are actual players, yes. Crews, the ones in the chat, are just to get more of them. Just gambling points. Game. Don't do this to me. Come on. Game is not responding. Please. It is probably going to crash now. Ah, there we go. What the flip? Oh, was it that? I think it was that. It's pretty warm in it. I think until the weather calms down, I have to limit the time of these streams. That's probably the only way I can do that. Because I don't want the aircon on. It makes the most sense to have it on while doing these streams, but I don't want to do that. It's too noisy. Please. The white one is trying to overtake there, which is absolutely unnecessary. Oh my God, that's bad. Come on. Stabilize. Thank you. So they're trying to go around because they want to go around this one because they just got knocked. This one is also trying to go around this one. You're just all in the wrong place, really. Because you're all trying to zoom ahead. That's what you get for all just trying to speed ahead of each other. Do you hear an engine that isn't there? Yeah. Retiring from ETS2 because game is broken. Please, please, please let the next bit load in, please. I'm going to delete this report in a minute, please. Don't make me suffer. Flashing colourful lights all over your truck and trailer. What, like the beacon lights or multicolored lights? You'd be able to do those with modding, but no one else would see them. Do you have a good PC? Yes, it's okay. It just doesn't like doing what all the things I'm doing right now. So it's not responding right now. It's funny as well because you don't see the spinning orb with my mouse. Final alt tab, god damn it, man. That's basically the last one. There we go, unreliable connection. Okay. Never mind.